Hello. If you were to ask me about someone in my life who was a major influence, a role model, or asked who shaped me consistently, I would have to say it would be my cheer coach. And on the surface, this may seem like a basic answer, an average answer, or a simple answer. In reality, it goes much deeper than that for me. While my coach often had many controversial choices and did many things to the people around her that were judged unfairly and sometimes overly fairly, deep down, she influenced me not only because of how she treated me on the mat, but how she treated me off as a person. Now, my coach was not only a cheer coach full time, she also was a nurse, a mother, a wife, and a cheer coach. And we watched her go through school and teach us on our own. And now, as a working mom, I have so much respect for that because I am also going to school and working. So, for me, it really gave me an example of how to hold myself and that to know it's okay to break down sometimes, to have those moments of panic or I don't know what I'm going to do. My coach, while she did sometimes snap under the pressure and it did affect us personally, she always made sure to own up to those mistakes, to tell us, I'm sorry. She taught a valuable lesson to me from an early on age, probably only 14 actually, that it's okay to mess up and that it's okay as long as you can acknowledge that. And while this on its own may seem nice and genuine because, it affects your personal life on the mat and how it affected her, she also cared for all of us in her own ways. Me, for an example, I got pregnant my summer before my senior year, and I told her, and she didn't judge. She didn't ask too many questions. She simply tried to guide me through what I wanted to do. And in a lot of places, you wouldn't receive that kind of support from the coach around you. You know, she not only tried to guide me with that, but she also tried to guide the students and the children and everyone else around her that was having health crises, family issues, struggled with bullying or school. She took a personal interest in each of our lives and would often take the time after practice to listen and to talk to us. And if we were having rough days, she would text us afterwards. And while oftentimes her concern was sometimes portrayed wrong in a overly aggressive, not predatory, but like overly involved way, I know that means she cared about us. And while Coach O may never hear this, and I doubt she ever will, the impact she's had has lasted throughout my life so far. In fact, it's even inspired me, once my life gets together, to try and coach the littles for cheer too. My Coach O was a dedicated, strong, intelligent woman. And although you can learn many lessons from her, I'm sure there are many lessons that I didn't pick up on, and many more that I hope to learn from her one day. Coach O, while she may have been controversial, took us all to new levels in our lives and watched us take our first steps into adulthood, from our 6th grade years onward to our senior years. She watched many of us have our first heartbreaks, our first steps into being adults, and watched us grow into the people we are today. And if you see her at Meyer or in public, she still knows your name, she still comes up to you, and she still makes a point to talk to you about what's going on. And although she did hurt our feelings sometimes, at the end of the day, it was for our own benefits because she didn't treat us like children. She treated us like the adults she saw us to be one day.